Hey, what's up, y'all? Dominique Storm in the building. If you are new here, welcome, 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 welcome. I told y'all I will be back and I'm here with another video. So let's get into it. So I wanted to originally call this self-belief and momentum, but for this week, we're going to take off the self and we're going to call it belief and momentum. And in a few, I'm going to explain to you why. But first, I want to start this off with a question. And the question that I have for you is, who? Tell me who. Tell me who is going to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Tell me. It's okay. I'll sit. I'll wait. Let me know. Okay. Nobody is going to believe in you except for God, except for you. I feel that self-belief comes hand in hand with belief in God, the creator, the source, the universe, whatever you would like to call him, okay? And as for me, I didn't truly believe in myself 100% and know my worth 100% until I believed in God, in my source, in my creator. And he was able to show me who I was through him, through his eyes. I didn't know who I was until I seen myself through God's eyes, okay? And I was able to see myself to my fullest potential, okay? So basically what I'm saying here is that self-belief comes from God. Self-belief comes from the source. Self-belief comes from the creator. You have to believe in something higher than you so that you can understand your true potential and your true value. Now, if you do not see yourself from God's eyes, this means that you are seeing yourself through the world's eyes. And when you see yourself through the world's eyes, you will never see yourself at your fullest potential. You will not know what that is until you see yourself how God sees you. Now, I feel like as we grow, as we learn, we begin to see ourselves through the way the world sees us. And because we see ourselves from how the world sees us, and it's not our full potential, we begin to move in certain ways that the world wants us to move, rather than what is actually right for our lives and what is actually right for our future and what will push us into full purpose of why we're here, why we're supposed to be here, and the importance of who we are. And until you have a belief in the higher power, your creator, your source, your God, you will not move in the way that he wants you to move. And because God has created you and has your life planned out for you to live the best life that you can, if you are seeing yourself through the world's eyes and you are moving in that way, I'm telling you, you are selling yourself short. And you are not grasping all you can be, and you are not grasping all your riches, and you will not get every single penny and dime that is made for you, everything, not even just money, but everything that you need to grasp from this world. You will not grasp it all looking into the eyes of the world versus looking into the eyes of God and seeing what he has for you. So I want to give you an example, okay? I'm a singer. I've had the gift of singing for all of my life. Born and raised, came out the womb singing, okay? And for as long as I remember, that's all I did. And because I didn't see the value in myself and I didn't have a strong bond with God and a strong relationship with him, I didn't see myself through his eyes. I seen myself through the world's eyes for many, many years. And all I felt worthy of was my singing voice. I did not feel worthy of anything else, to the point where there was a time that I would not dare post a video on YouTube of anything else that had to do with anything beyond singing. If it wasn't singing, if it wasn't music, if it wasn't videos, if it wasn't anything that had to do with me and the music industry, I was not posting it up here because I didn't feel worthy of it. And it wasn't until I seen myself through God's eyes that I realized that I'm way more than just my singing voice. I have so much to say. I have so much to give. I have so much to do. I have so much I want to tell people in so many ways that I want to help people. And I can do that. And I can put that on my platform. And I don't have to feel any type of way about it. And the people that don't like it, those are not my people. And that's okay. That's okay, because I'm not here for everybody. But I have to be able to express myself in all ways that God has put me on this earth to do. I can't just sing and call it a day, because yeah, I can sing away. And yeah, I can put how I'm feeling in my music as well. But I'm still not giving my full potential and giving y'all everything that you deserve, because I'm not expressing everything that I believe in. And that is something that hurt me for a very long time. I was held back because there were certain things I had a whole lot of fear of, and a whole lot of unworthiness in my spirit. And I had to change that. And I had to be transparent with God and take some time to sow into him and seek him so that I could be revealed. It could be revealed to me of what my true potential is and what I really can do and how I really can change the world. And I don't have to do it in just this one path that I think is the only path for me to go. No, you have many purposes in this world. You don't have just one purpose. You may be talented at something and it may be your best talent, but that's not your only talent. That's not your only reason for being here. You have more than one purpose, and I really highly suggest that you dig deeper into how God views you so that you can express all of your potential and live your life to your fullest potential. Now listen, I'm gonna just keep it 100 with y'all, okay? And it is what it is, but this is what it is, okay? Ain't nobody rocked with me, like really rocked with me, until I rocked with me. So let that be an example that nobody's gonna rock with you until you rock with you. And good reasoning, because it's like, why? If you don't love you, why should I love you? You gotta set the tone and set the example for who you are and let people know who you are so they can follow suit and understand this is who this person is, and this is how I gotta handle them, and this is how what I can and what I can't say to them, because this is who they are. If you don't know who you are, if you don't believe in who you are, if you don't rock with you, people gonna run over you. People gonna take you for granted. People gonna do whatever you let them do. Point blank, period. You gotta rock with you first. Now, not even on no cocky stuff, but if you not into you, people gonna feel, catch, and reciprocate that energy and run with it and run right over you, okay? The majority, at least, the majority. And the very few that will sow into you and tell you who you are, all the great things of who you are, more than likely 9 times out of 10, they got a connection or a relationship with God, and God sent them into your life so that they can sow into you and let you know who you are if you didn't know yourself, okay? And that's the very few. But for the most part, people that ain't got God in their life, they not going to sow into you. They going to do exactly what you let them do. They going to feel exactly how they want to feel, and they going to treat you exactly the way you let them treat you. Now, enough about people. Let's talk about you, okay? It's all about you, baby. Let's talk about you. Once you believe in yourself, you activate a power, a power within, and not just any power. You unlock a superpower within you, and you begin to become someone that you never thought that you could ever be, that you never thought you were, that you didn't even know existed in your being. You can change the world when you believe in yourself. So what I say to that is set yourself free, be your example, be your own hero, and own it. Own it. Humble, open, and transparently. Own who you are, accept who you are, love who you are, and be who you are, and believe in it. Believe in who you are. Now, once you believe in yourself, you begin to open a portal to all your dreams, all your desires, and everything that you want to be, have, and achieve. It all comes from belief in yourself. Once you believe, you can achieve. That's what they always say, right? That is a fact. It's not a cliche. It's for real, okay? If you don't believe in yourself, you're going to doubt yourself. You're going to be afraid. You're going to feel like you can't do things. Once you begin to believe, you open up doors within you. If you believe, you in turn deserve. And once you feel that you deserve, baby, you can have anything you want. You got to feel that you deserve it. If you don't feel like you deserve it, you cut it off right at the head. It's gone. Anything that you may have thought about that, oh, I want this such and such. But if you don't feel like you deserve it, you're not going to take the steps to go get it because you already don't feel like you deserve it. You already gave yourself a no before you could even do anything to reach that goal, to get that thing, to get whatever it is that you want. If you don't believe that you can have it, if you don't feel that you deserve it, you just won't have it. You'll be right where you are, wishing on a star. Now, I want to give you guys a little story time, okay? So I recently got a new car. Woo! Yes, baby, I needed it. I needed it. I really did. Like, my last car was on its very last leg, last tire, last whatever you want to call it. It was busted and disgusted, and it was not happy with me, and I needed it. So now when I realized I needed a car, okay, yeah, I wanted a car. I kind of had an idea of what kind of car I wanted, but the car that I wanted, it was just so big. It was just so big. I didn't feel like I deserved it, so I just, I was like, I can't afford this, so that it was just there. I had no belief at that point, no belief that I could have it, no belief that God would provide it for me. I had no belief at all. I just felt like, oh, a dream car, this is what I want. Oh, it's so pretty. And that was it. But I didn't tell myself, you deserve that car. You can have that car. You over here riding busted and disgusted, and you need something new. You need something new, something that you can appreciate, something that you're going to love, something that you're going to take care of, okay? Because the last car I got, I didn't care. I got the first thing that I could get. I didn't believe then. I didn't believe that I deserved anything good. So I took whatever that was given to me, and it already started off in bad condition. And by the time I got through with it after 6 years, it's a blessing I made it to the dealership. Now, throughout this time in the beginning, after I realized I needed a new car, I got a word from God, and he said, be specific. You ain't gonna get what you want if you ain't specific. You can't just be wishing on cars and you ain't specific on exactly what you want. Be specific, okay? So I began looking. At that point, I had a belief, a small belief, a mustard seed belief that it was possible. I didn't know how or anything like that, but I believed that maybe it was possible. And you know what? I got the book because I want to show you what I wrote down and how I was specific. So I don't have a date on this, but this was maybe a year or so ago. And let me tell you, I wrote this in future tense as if I already had it. And that is a key too, so don't forget that. So listen. I am so blessed to find the perfect car that I've been wanting. I just purchased a 2018 Jeep Wrangler. It is white and pretty and shiny. It has nice, big, sturdy wheels for the winter. It has pretty interior and a backup dash camera screen. The back pops off for the summer. It has low mileage and is reliable. This is the best gift I have received this year. I am so blessed. Having this new car feels so great. I am finally able to go where I want and do what I need for this chapter of my life. I can move freely and connect with people I haven't been able to. I can finally take Dion, my son, places with no worries. And I have a car that I really like and I'm really proud of. God told me to be specific, and that's what I wrote down. I had a small belief that I could have it, that it was possible, but I just didn't know how, when, anything. I just was thinking, I don't know, maybe one day it will happen. One day. So that shows how small my belief system was, even at that point, but it was there. And all God needs is a mustard seed of faith, okay? And that's all I had. That's all I had. Because I ain't have the money for it. So all I had was a mustard seed of faith and belief that this could be possible. Now, after I wrote that, I began getting and receiving signs that it was actually possible. Like, for instance, I got a paper in the mail from my auto finance group from my last car that was saying, hey, you are pre-approved for this amount of money for a car. And I'm like, okay, mind you, I had just paid off my car. So I was like, okay, all right. I'm working with a little something. I'm not just it ain't as bad as what I thought it was. Maybe I can actually get something that I like. So that helped my belief in what I wanted. And it helped it grow. And they were signs that helped me believe, okay, I was understanding these are signs and it's possible. It's possible. Before I said, maybe it could be possible. But then once I started seeing the signs, I said, oh my gosh, this is possible. I really could. And with the cars I was looking at and in the price range I was looking at, and the paper came back for almost around the same prices I was looking at, I was like, okay, all right, we're getting somewhere. So I ended up finding what I wanted. And so crazy, what I wanted happened to be the exact price of what I was approved for in the letter, right? So I was like, okay, then my belief grew even more, because now I said, this is possible. This is actually possible. This can happen. So now with this new belief that I had, I began cleaning out my car. Now, my car has never really been dirty, but I had a lot of stuff in there. I had a lot of stuff in my trunk and things like that. I began cleaning out the trunk, taking everything out, cleaning out the glove compartment, cleaning out the back seats, getting everything out of there, like as if I was getting rid of that car. That was another level of belief that not only is it possible, but now I believe that it's coming. It's about to come soon, so let me get prepared for it. I even went and bought a license plate cover for the new car. I even bought a little decal sticker for the new car that I didn't have. But now let me tell you, nothing actually came, and I really believe this in my heart. Nothing actually came into existence until I told myself, you deserve this car. You deserve it. Like, you've had this other car for all these years. It started off bad and you still worked it out. You done fixed it a million times. Like, you deserve a new car. You're paying $75 for gas, baby. This is ridiculous on any given car, okay? This ain't no Mack truck. This is a regular SUV. Like, not until I felt like I deserved it was when things really started just picking up like real fast. Like within a week that I said, I deserve this car, I got the car. Okay. But now hold on, because also I had to have a moment of patience. I had to have some patience with God, because I had to sit here and say, okay, God, this is something bigger than what I am used to, bigger than what I expect. You know, the car that I wanted was 4 to 5 times more than the car that I originally bought, okay? So for me, this was big. And I let God know. I was very transparent, and I showed him my obedience and my patience, and I let him know, listen, yes, this is the car I want, but I'm not moving. I'm not getting no other car until you show me and you give me a clear sign, this is it. This is it. This is your time. It's your turn. This is for you. And I would not move. And he knew I'm going to have to show her in a real way for her to do this. And at that point, he just put all the right steps in place that everything just fell into place so easy and so effortlessly that I knew it was God. Like, you know, things were happening that just shouldn't have happened, okay? You know, money was coming from places that was not the expected places that I thought that I was going to be using money to get this car, because when it came to the resources that I thought I was going to have to use to get this car, I was like, God, I ain't got enough. I ain't got enough. Like, how I'm gonna do this? And I ain't got enough. And he just had the resources. They just came, like, it just boom, boom, boom. You know, I deserve this car. I'm waiting on you. Let me know. Boom. There go the money. Okay. Boom. Okay. This one calling me. Okay. Boom. You're approved. Okay. Boom. Come through. Oh, like everything just fell into place like 1, 2, 3 that I knew it was nothing but God. And that's how I knew it was right. But hold up, because let me explain something to you now. This is something that y'all need to know. This is for y'all worldly people, and this is what y'all need to understand, okay? When you are internally and externally moving in the right path, making the right choices, doing the things that you need to do, waiting on God, and living in your truth, and really making the best choices for your life that you feel in your heart, yeah, that's the right choice. And just doing what's right. Like I said, doing what's right, things will come effortlessly. And I will say, that's God. But when you out here sticking and scamming and getting over and lying and doing all the things that you know you shouldn't be doing, making the wrong decisions, making bad choices, when you out here doing that stuff and stuff is still coming real easy and effortlessly, baby, be careful, okay? Because let me let you know, that's probably not God. That might not be God. And it's going to come back full circle, and you're going to realize that it wasn't God to begin with. But when you are in the right direction and you doing the things that you need to do and it comes effortlessly, I will say that that's probably God. Okay. So know the difference. Know where you are and what you're doing. And when things start coming, be able to understand these things are coming from God, because I'm doing exactly what he wants me to do for my life to make myself the best person that I can be for this universe and to live out my purposes in life, versus I'm over here getting over. I'm over here being selfish. I'm over here, you know, we've talked about this in a couple other videos. I'm over here doing things that I know I shouldn't be doing, and stuff is still coming, baby. It's probably not God. Now, in this life of self-belief, in this journey of self-belief, there are a few things that's going to come with this. And I just want to break it down to you and name a couple of them for you so you can understand what's going on. In this experience of belief, you will realize you have to let go of resistance of your desires, okay? So that has a lot to do with self-doubt and lack of confidence. You have to stop being your worst enemy. You have to stop telling yourself what you can't do. You have to stop telling yourself what you can't have. You will also need to trust God, the universe, the creator, and you will need to be transparent, okay? So for a long time, I felt like God was, he is a father, but I felt like he was more like a boss rather than a father. more like a boss rather than a friend, okay? And because I felt that way, I felt like there were some things on my mind and some things that I couldn't be transparent with him about. And I had come to a point where I had to say, God, this is how I feel about my life. This is how I feel about myself. This is how I feel about what I can do. This is what I feel like I can't do. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm hoping to do. I understand that you are my God, but I don't want to sit here and live life like I'm working for a boss. I want to live a fruitful life that I can be myself, express myself, love myself, understand myself, and be full and true in that, and also please you at the same time. Please myself, but please you first, but please myself also. Not be miserable and condemn myself, but to be fruitful and to still be me. Now I understand that there's some things that I got to change, and I get that. And with understanding, yes, you begin to make better choices and you do begin to change, right? But there are also some things that are in you that you don't even understand. You don't understand how to change them. And that doesn't make you less than because you are a certain way. When I first started praying, I was cussing. And now I feel like I don't need to do that. But before I didn't understand. And me and God had some rough talks. Back in the day, okay? And that's just one example, okay? I had to have a one-on-one with God about my music and to say, God, I want to express myself the way I am. I want to be a singer. I want to be a rapper. I want to love you. And I want to talk about you. But I also want to talk about life and love and relationships and things that people can relate to and sexuality and things that people are dealing with, that they need to have someone that understands what they're saying that they can relate to. I want to be relatable as well. I don't want to just be the person. I don't want to just be a gospel singer. I said it. That's how I felt. I don't want to just be a gospel singer. And yes, I want to help people, but I don't want to be a preacher. I don't want to be a preachy gospel singing self. That's not what I want to do. And that had a lot to do with the fact that I cuss a lot. And I was like, God, how am I going to be a gospel singer or a preacher and I'm over here cussing like a sailor? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how this is going to work. But at the same time, there's things that I need to say. And yeah, I could probably use better language. I understand that. But there are also other things that I need to say that other people that probably need to grow closer to God, that they're not going to understand listening to a straight gospel song. They need someone to connect with them on their level and then bring them to a whole different level. And I had to be transparent with God and be like, this is who I am. And I want to be who I am and still praise you and still love you and still give you honor. And that was one of the best things I could have did, because I was so scared to do that. But once I did, God is so good. He's so good and he loves us so much. And it was really like, I get it and I understand, right? But I'm not going to let you just go out here and do everything. But how about we compromise? I'll take this one and you keep that one. I'll take that song. You don't need that. And you but you could take that one. That's cool. No, you ain't talking about, you're not holy moly right now, but at the same time, You ain't just out here just scallywagging either. So we were able to have a compromise. And if I didn't have that conversation with God, and if I wasn't transparent with God, we would have not had that. Or we may have, but it may have taken a long time, wasted time. And I would have been sitting here in my brain, battling myself about what I should and what I shouldn't do, because I didn't have a conversation with God first to find out what he thought. What was his thoughts on the situation. I didn't even bring him into it because I felt like it wasn't worthy enough to bring to him. Let me tell you, every situation that you have, everything that you're going through, everything that you're dealing with, every low down, dirty, sneaky, slimy thing that you got in your heart and soul, God could take it. He's able to handle what you got to tell him, what you got to talk to him about. And he's willing to help you through it. And he's willing to compromise. That's the only person that could change your path is God. He's the only one that could say, okay, I have this path for you, but we could detour. We could detour. Only he could do that. But he ain't going to do it if you can't be honest and transparent with him. And I know it took a long time on that, but baby, be transparent with God. He loves you. He loves you, and he understands. He understands. He understands. Now, I wrote this down because I want to say it the way I wrote it because it sounds so good, okay? You need to become the energy you want to attract. And this goes hand in hand with allowance, okay? Allowance. You have to allow things to fall into place effortlessly, knowing and understanding that you indeed deserve the desires of your heart. Be the energy you want to attract. Let's just bring it down to money because everybody wants money. You want to be a millionaire? They say have a millionaire mindset. Be that energy. You want to be a millionaire? Walk like a millionaire. Talk like a millionaire. Act like a millionaire. Feel like a millionaire. That's what you want to be, okay? You want to be successful? Act like you successful. Talk like you successful. Be successful. Be that, and you will attract that. You deserve the desires of your heart. Those desires, those dreams, those visions, those things that you see that nobody else sees, that's vision. That's vision, okay? That's not just, I just thought of something and, it came and went. No, you seeing those things for a reason because that's what God wants you to have. God wants you to have those things. Just like a father wants their child to have all the best, better than what they ever had. God wants that for you. That's why you're seeing those things. Your visions come from God. Understand that what you are seeing, what you're feeling, what you feel like you deserve and you want, like those desires, that's what you're supposed to have. That's what you're supposed to have. And the day that you decide that you are going to be that energy, you will bring it to you. You will bring it into your realm. You will bring it into your existence. Now, belief also comes with timing, and not just any timing, but perfect timing, okay? Believing and understanding that things will come exactly when they should. Not always as you want, not always when you want, but they're indeed most definitely going to come exactly when you need it. And that comes with a lot of patience. And patience is understanding that things are going to come when they're supposed to come and not being upset over it, not being angry about it, and just having the faith in knowing I don't have it now, but I know it's going to come. That car I got out there, the one I didn't think I could get, the one that I felt like I didn't deserve, that car out there, it came. And it came exactly when I needed it. It came when my car was on its last leg. Like, the way my power steering was set up, baby, I could not use one hand. I could not do this. Corvette, no, I could not do that. It was like I was pulling a damn rope. Excuse my language. I was pulling a rope, okay? that wheel was not turning, and it was leaking out so much power steering that I just was like, ain't no point in putting power steering in, because I put it in and it just flow right out. It just don't matter. I barely make it to the next place without this wheel either not turning, and then when I do put the power steering in, now it's just all over the place. Listen, it came at the perfect time. The perfect time that I needed it. I feel like if I would have kept that car another week, another month, I would have not made it to the dealership to get it. I would have not made it to the deal. And the dealership was in New York and I'm in Connecticut. It was a 2-hour drive. I would have not made it there. It came at the perfect time. So now here's the best thing. Okay. Here's the kicker right here. Once you believe, and I'm going to say the first time you believe in something that you really want and that you really desire, and you receive it, man, oh man, that brings a confidence that you wouldn't believe. And not even just confidence in the fact that you got the thing that you wanted. It brings confidence in yourself. It brings that you can actually have the things that you desire. It brings confidence in your source, confidence in your life, confidence in your future, and confidence in your purpose. And this internal confidence strengthens your internal belief and your source belief. Okay, so now one last thing I want to mention that played a huge part in this self-belief journey that I have experienced, and I need to say it, and I wrote it down because I need y'all to understand how important your mindset is, where you are in your mind when you're going through this whole self-belief process, okay? I wrote it down because I didn't want to forget, and I want y'all to understand. So, when I was not receiving, and I couldn't understand why I was receiving, and it was miserable. Trust me, it was very miserable, okay? Let me tell you what I was going through, okay? So when I did not receive and I was miserable, I constantly thought about what I didn't want, what I just can't stand, what I didn't like. The emotions that I felt was anger, irritability, frustration, sadness, negativity. Those were the things that were on my mind on a daily basis. When things really turned around was when I changed my mindset. Now, let me tell you the things I was thinking. I decided to do my best anyway. Yep, it is what it is. Yep, it sucks, but I'm going to still do my best anyway. I decided to stay close to God and said, you know what? I'm going to still seek you, and I'm going to make sure that I'm looking for the signs, because I want to be right there. I want to be right there. Whenever you giving me a sign that I need to move, God, I want to be right there. I don't want to be so far away and so negative that I don't even see when you're giving me a sign, because I can't even see the positive in it. I'm too busy looking at the negative. No, I want to be close to God. So when he say move, I get it. Oh, you talking to me, God, you want me to move. Okay, I got you. I heard you. Like, yep, I heard that little whisper. I made sure that I stayed close to God so that I could not miss out on any blessings. Don't miss out on your blessings because your mind is in the wrong place. Gratitude and preparation. Okay. I was grateful. Anytime that I had bad things going on in my mind, I had to turn it around and say, but I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful that I even have a car. I got a job. You got a job? You got a job? Oh, you got a job? Yeah, I got a job. I'm grateful for the job that I got. I'm grateful for the impact that I do have at my job. I'm grateful for the money that I do make at my job. I'm grateful that I got this car that is getting me to my job, because there is some people that's taking the bus. I was one of them at one point. Okay? I'm grateful. I had to be grateful for that. And preparation. I had to prepare. Just like I said with the whole car thing. I had to prepare. Same thing that I probably need to be doing with my job. Getting things lined out to prepare for my way out of there, okay? For my living situation. Getting myself prepared for what is the next step, okay? That mustard seed of faith, Maybe I need to start buying stuff for my new house. Maybe I need to start getting myself prepared for that new that new entrepreneurship that I'm working towards, okay? In which I feel like I already am, you know. I'm doing things around here, you know, because my mindset has changed. I ain't all jacked up in the head, baby. My mind is growing. Thank you, Lord. I started thinking about what could I do in the meantime? What can I do? Take my mind off of the negativity and started thinking, what could I do in the meantime? No, I can't afford this yet, but I can save what I got. Yup, I can do that. Yup, I can invest. Yup, no, I can't leave my job yet, but I can invest and get an LLC. I can work on my business. I can do the things that I need to do. Yeah, I'm not no rich and famous musician yet, but I can start doing some covers. I can learn how to sing better. I can learn how to develop my engineering skills. I can make my music better. There are things that I can do in the meantime to develop myself for when the time is ready, when it's time to go. I'm prepared. I'm like, I've been in the background preparing. Let's go. Like, y'all ready? Let's go. Like, I stopped smoking a while back. Like, I'm good now. Like, let's go. The voice is ready. Let's go. The emotions now that I currently have: patience, gratitude, acceptance, okay? Acceptance of what is. Happiness, okay? Just being happy and trusting in the process. Trusting in the process and knowing it's going to work out. It's going to work out. Like, no, it didn't work out today. It might not work out tomorrow or this week or this year, but it's going to work out. I'm going to be okay. And until then, I'm going to keep getting myself ready. Get yourself ready for your blessing. Get yourself prepared for your blessing. So when your blessing comes, you could handle that blessing. You could do what you need to do for that blessing. You could make that blessing even better. Be ready for the blessing, because you don't want to get a blessing you're not ready for. You don't want to get a bunch of money that you don't know what to do with, because you know what you're going to do with it? Not the right stuff. Not the stuff to allow you to keep that money. You get yourself a better position, but you ain't prepared for it. What you gonna do? Be like, what the heck did I get myself into? I ain't even ready for this. If I ain't start learning how to budget my money a couple years ago, when I first wanted this car, way before I wanted this car, if I ain't learned how to budget then, I wouldn't be able to afford this car. I would not. And I would have not received it, because God would have known, you not ready, baby. You not ready. You can't spend a Friday. You can't spend a weekend outside of the mall. Like, you just got to spend. So no, how you going to pay for a car and you can't even save your money? Like, I had to prepare. And once I prepared, God said, let me put the stamp on it, baby. You ready? You ready? Here you go. You ready? You ready? You know, even the house I'm living in, I'm going to be humble, open, and transparent with y'all. I moved back into my mom's house, right? And initially I didn't want to, you know, but I had a situation where I moved out of my apartment, and I could have went and moved into another apartment, but that's not what I really wanted. So I came back here. Why? For preparation. And at first when I got here, I was not preparing. Why? Because my mindset was not in the right place. And I was like, I don't want to be here anyway. I don't even want to be here. I wasn't grateful for what I had. I didn't want to be like, it wasn't until I said, I need to start preparing. I'm going to clean this house like as if I would clean my house. Okay? I'm going to provide and put stuff in this house just like I would put in my house. I'm going to bless this house just like I would bless my own. It won't come if you're not prepared. It won't come if you're not ready. You got to be ready. God's not going to give you what you're not ready for. And that also comes with what I said as far as when you're on the right path and when you're not on the right path. Because that other energy, they gonna give you what you ain't ready for, because they know you're gonna fail. They will give honey to the bees, as my father would say. They'll give honey to the bees even if the bee ain't ready for it. So be careful. Know what you're doing. Be prepared. Be prepared and stay right. Stay right. Stay tight. Tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up, y'all. I want y'all to live y'all best life. I want y'all to take these keys with y'all, because I want y'all to say, I want to see somebody experience a blessed life through what I'm telling you. I wouldn't tell it if I didn't experience it. This is something that I've been going through, but I'm seeing the fruit of it. I'm seeing the fruit of it, and I gotta share it with y'all. 2 weeks ago, I posted a video in my car. I did not want to post the video in my car. Goldie, that's her name. That's what I called her. I did not want to post it in Goldie. Why? Because it was my hoopty, and I was ashamed, and I was embarrassed, and I was like, and if it wasn't for my cat over here purring like it ain't tomorrow, I would have been up in here hiding it. But it was for a reason. It was for a reason. I had to record in that car so y'all could see how quick. It was 1 week, because I've already had the car for a week. 1 week to the next. That's how easy it can happen overnight. I recorded that video on Monday, got the new car by the next Monday. 1 week. It can happen. It can happen. And that's just a car. That's just a car that I want. There's so much that you can achieve and you can obtain, but you gotta want it. You gotta desire it. You gotta believe that you can have it. You gotta feel that you deserve it. You deserve it. Believe in yourself. Believe. Believe. Belief is so powerful. It's so important. You won't get anything you want in life if you don't believe you can have it. And I just got to leave it at that. I got to just leave it at that. Like, I've said so much. I've said so much. I know this video is long. I know it's long. I knew it was going to be long last week when I was writing it. I've been preparing for a whole week for this. It wasn't nothing I just looked up online. It was like, no, this is life. This is what I'm going through. This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm dealing with. Like, I knew it was going to be long, but it's important. This stuff is so important. You want to live a blessed life? You want to live your best life? You want to achieve everything that you want, that you can achieve? You want to have all the desires of your heart? God will give it to you. He's a good God, and he's a faithful God, and he will give it to you. But you got to believe in him, that he'll provide it. Whoop, whoop. You got to believe that he will provide it. And you got to believe in yourself that you deserve it and that you can and will have it. And once you get there, God bless you, baby. God bless you. I can't wait. Listen, I want you to write in the when you take down these steps and you write down these steps and you achieve these things, I want you to come back, write in the comments, yo, I just got this. I just obtained this. I just achieved this. Let me know what you received from believing in yourself. Listen, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you. I love you, and I really appreciate you. And I really hope that you obtain something very great from this, that you can take with you and that will lead you into your best life. And you know, I want to thank y'all for all y'all that made it to the end of this video. That shows me that you've watched my videos. You've watched my other videos. And that's why you're still here rocking with me. And I want to thank y'all for rocking with me, because I really want to help. And I feel like if I can help the world become the best that they can, that's my job. I've done my job. That's what really makes me tick. That's what really just turns me on. That's what really just makes me so happy. When I see people out there living their life, and I know I had something to do with it. I told them something. I sowed into their life. I sowed into their dreams. I gave them one piece of advice that took them off. That means I'm doing what God wants me to do. That makes me internally happy. And if I have, please like. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you let me know. Comment in the comment box. Let me know, hey, I'm here. I got you. I'm rocking with you like you rocking with me. Thank you. Listen, I'm thanking y'all. And let me know. Let me know. DominiqueStorm.com. Until next time, I'll see you. God bless you. I'm praying for you. God bless your life. And I really wish you the best. I really wish you the best. I love you. Peace. Like I said, I ain't here to promote, but what I will say is, I know you seen the intro, and I know you heard the music. Baby, something's coming. So get ready. Best video I ever made. Sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on, okay?